Hello internet friends, my name is Caitlin. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be reacting to Play It By Ear, which is another Dropout show. If you are familiar with my channel, then you will know that I really love Dropout and I watch pretty much everything on there. However, Play It By Ear is the rare exception. I have not watched any episodes of Play It By Ear yet. I don't have any good reason why not. I just haven't gotten around to it. But that does put it in the rare bucket of Dropout shows that I can actually react to completely blindly so that you get my honest first raw reaction to the content. If you're new here, I am an improviser. I've been doing improv for over a decade and I like to talk about improv, like a lot. It's probably annoying for most people, but for whatever reason, I have found my audience and you guys like to hear me talk about this stuff, so cool. A lot of you have been asking me to talk about Play It By Ear ever since I did the musical Smosh episodes. So I am going to take a look at the episode that is up on Dropout's YouTube channel for free. I highly recommend, if you are able to, subscribe to Dropout. They are a paid subscription service, but if you can only afford one subscription service and you're into the kind of content that I am talking about, then you are definitely going to love Dropout. I mean, I've pretty much covered Drag Race, Smosh, and Dropout has had Dungeons and Drag Queens. Members of Smosh have appeared on the channel, and I mean, you're watching a Dropout episode right now. So if you like anything that I have talked about on my channel, you will like what's on Dropout. I'm the most opposite of sponsored by Dropout you could possibly be, but I just really, truly, fully believe that everyone should subscribe to them. They are doing so much for people to watch and truly love and understand what improv is. And as someone who loves improv, obviously, it means a lot to me that a place like Dropout exists. The content that they put out and the environment that it seems exists there for the people that work at Dropout just feels like the kind of place that any sort of creative comedian, improviser, writer, performer would just like die to be a part of. So I really want people to subscribe to that channel so that it can continue to exist for as long as possible. So subscribe to Dropout. I will be reacting to the episode that is on their YouTube channel for free. Go watch it there so that they can get views and clicks and all of the cool algorithmic stuff that supports their channel. I'm a little baby creator, so I really don't get much of anything out of making this content. However, if I can encourage you to give Dropout your attention, if they don't already have it, then great, I've done my job. Go pay attention to Dropout. They are incredible. That being said, I am excited to watch Play It By Ear for the first time and give you guys my take on it. If possible, I plan to cut segments of this out so that I can encourage you to go watch the full thing on Dropout. I don't know if this is going to be like one cohesive story, and that won't be possible, so we'll see what happens. Yeah, let's watch Play It By Ear, and I will give you guys my improviser-based feedback as we go.
Good evening, theater nerds, comedy nerds, and anyone in between. Welcome to Play It By Ear, the musical improv show. I'm your host and narrator, Mano Agapian. We have the amazing Jess McKenna, Zach Carino, Zeke Nicholson, and Ross Bryant.
I believe people have recommended a show that Jess and Zach do to me quite a bit.
I'm the leg.
So if you're watching at home, silence your devices.
I will check it out at some point, I
take
promise.
a seat
It's
and
on the
click
list.
those filthy socks together. Tonight's tale follows an ordinary Joe who meets an unusual character, gets thrust into a strange new world, and learns an important lesson. In the vein of The Wizard of Oz or Willy Wonka, we bring you Whimsy on Wheels. We open in present-day Los Angeles. It's a Friday night, and our hero, a homebody at heart, is in their pajamas watching their favorite trashy reality TV show.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
We're in LA.
Yeah, isn't that cool?
Okay, we're gonna do the show now.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Time to relax with my stories.
Okay, so real quick, because I'm learning the premise as we go here. So I like that the performers are being given narration essentially for here's what you're doing, here's a character, and here's the scene. It's improvised, but they're being given a lot of direction here. So we've got a character, we've got a setting, and they just get to sort of play it out That's cool. I like that. As a performer, I would really like that because it's giving me sort of a lot to work with rather than just sort of a vague premise. It's quite a lot, really. As an improviser, this is a lot more information than you are typically given. I like this. I feel like it takes quite a lot of the pressure off because you're immediately aware of what's expected of you as a player. You know, someone's like, all right, I'm going to be that character that's established, and then you can sort of fill in the blanks and you can add ambiance or sort of background as needed and develop from there. But I like that they're giving them quite a bit of the direction here. It's pretty interesting.
Don't know if we're like a love match. He made me a coffee this morning, but it's
She's
like
being the
not
TV
how
show,
I
love
like
that.
my coffee.
I mean, yeah, I made her a coffee, but it's like, I like beer, not coffee. I don't know if we're a love match.
I could cut the Midlands sexual tension with a knife.
But then, a text message. It's one of our hero's friends inviting them out for something our hero definitely doesn't want to do.
Hey, Brendan, do you want to come out to karaoke where everyone sings at the same time with me? It's like this new thing where you don't have to wait to do your song in karaoke, because we all go together.
Kind of called it a night.
And just then, another text message from another friend with a different invitation out.
Hey, Brendan, do you want to come out to Tag?
Tag? Is that like an acronym for something?
No, it's where we watch the movie Tag outdoors while playing tag.
Jumbly me timbers, another text message?
Brendan, my guy, what it is. Do you want to come out
Is
to
this name
Star Wars night
changing?
where we watch all 9 original Star Wars at the exact same time?
A Star Wars simulcast?
Simulcast Star Wars.
We see this all play out in a jaunty group number, full of text message specifics like emojis and GIFs, and whatever the hell else the kids are using these days.
Brendan,
Great.
you gotta get out here right now. Brendan, you gotta come out, come out, come out.
They're
come
really
out.
giving them like everything they need.
Brendan, you gotta come out. Brendan, you gotta come out.
Right now.
Brendan, if you don't come out, I'm gonna send you the one that has the mouth that's just one line.
Brendan,
Okay.
if you don't come out, I'm gonna do the one where the head is turning into slime.
Brendan, come on out, dog. Yeah, we got a whole damn group, and if you don't come out, you know I'm gonna send you the one that's a big old piece of poo.
Free to hear, Brendan.
Yeah, so they've established a premise and they're
You gotta come
continuing
out.
with it.
LOLs, no doubt, we're gonna.
Brendan, you gotta come out. It's gonna be rad. We're gonna watch and play tag.
Brendan, you gotta come out to a galaxy far away.
Yep, continuing with their own threads.
Peach, Brendan. Sorry, that was not for you.
For the
Yep.
night, and I know that I should go out and spend time with my friends, but my couch is looking pretty good.
Great rhyme, love that.
Brendan, sit back and put your Grafton boots on.
Going back to the TV show, so good.
Let you watch a marathon.
Gotta go out.
That's such a good twist. Having them also entice him, like, no, stay in.
Text back something vague. Easter Island head.
Easter Island.
I gotta make it a night. I haven't even dressed up. I'm here for the night. I'm looking at the TV and I'm feeling so right.
In a galaxy far away.
Good. Good, 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 good. Yeah.
Having finally
Okay, so first song, I really liked that. I like the style that they chose. So essentially, like, musically what I can break down about that improv wise. So the first person that came in, also I apologize, I really don't know these players' names very well, so I'm gonna be bad about this. But the first guy that came in, like, set the precedent for what the song was going to be. Come out, or I'm going to send you this negative emoji. And then everyone followed suit with that. And then they were each talking about their own event that they wanted him to come to. And then having the protagonist character sing about, like, his dilemma of, like, ooh, okay, I should go out, but, like, ooh, I don't want to. It was a really smart way to tell the story. And then the clever pull of going back to being the TV show characters and having them have their own pull of like, oh, but you want to like watch the TV show was a really clever idea to pull into that. And I like the technique of having everyone singing at the same time. It's cool to see when everyone's singing their own bits and it's kind of like overlapping and it's intentional chaos. It's not chaotic because it works and like that's the very intentional way the song was supposed to sound. I like when musical improv does that because it helps tell the story in that scene. Like it makes sense. Everyone's kind of got their own thing going on. So we're hearing everybody's stuff and it stylistically worked. So that was a smart choice for that song. So yeah, a lot of cool things done there. Really smart. And I am already like super on board with this premise and how they're doing it. And I love that the story is really already outlined for them, which takes so much pressure off of the players. Like they don't have to worry about the story beats at all, which is so much of the work of improv. They're just providing the details, which for me as a player is usually the easiest stuff. Just like the jokes and the details, like that's easy. If they're going to provide all of the like story elements, this feels like so much less pressure. I'm curious if it's always going to be like that through the whole thing, but like this feels like it takes so much of the pressure off, which is smart, honestly, for a televised thing like this. It's smart to remove a lot of the pressure like that.
Persuaded their friends to leave them alone, Brendan breathes a sigh of relief. But they can't, thank you. But they can't help but reflect on the real reason they don't want to go out tonight.
I know I should feel lucky. So many people trying to drag me out for the night. Sending me all kinds of emojis. Silver alert.
They're leaving the
missing
choice to
elder.
him. I like that.
Not enough! There's only so much Brendan to go around. And anyway, I've been in this apartment so long, I barely know how to interact with people in person anymore.
Oh, good, a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason. A super important and clear, concise reason why I've got to stay in. I've stayed in so long. How could I even talk to anyone in public without being a little awkward?
I think it's time for a song about these feelings that will include the name of as many streaming platforms as possible.
Why would I talk to anybody and risk being
love it.
weird?
These are essentially
I've got my
challenges.
TV right here.
That's what I would consider these.
All my real friends are there. Why go out when I could say no? Am I being left out? Well, I say no FOMO. Because
I feel
paying
so in sync with him right now,
so
like-
many streaming bills.
Nice.
Why would I go out when I could just Netflix and chill? So why
Keep
would
it
I
count.
go outside when I could stay here and live the dream? What would you do if you got Hulu and you could just stay in and stream?
Stay in a stream, stay in a stream, stay in a stream.
Good support. We love that.
Stay in a stream, stay in a stream, stay in a stream.
Love that. Find something simple that everyone can
I might
join.
seem
Perfect.
Boring, that's how it seems. But I can watch Criterion Channel and live my high culture dreams. And take me away on your cathode ray beams. I'm kicked back watching Pluto TV.
Counts.
Stay in the stream, stay in the stream on my Roku. Stay in the stream. I'm
Counts.
even watching Go 90 and CISO. No longer available. To watch some archival Crackle shows. Stay in the stream. Oh, featured so many things to see how it goes.
Should really use Dropout, honestly.
So,
I,
from this friend group, you'll have to remove me. Peace out, friends. I got a new friend named 2B.
yeah, I saw that one coming.
Gonna stay in the stream. Stay in the stream. Gonna live all my dreams. Stay in the stream. Oh yeah. Stay in the stream. Stay in the stream. This is chaotic. This I can't control. With all my friends from Funimation and Crunchyroll.
It's good when you catch on to what the target rhyme is going to be and you can join in.
Staying in
It's good. It's good when you can have the support.
And not one of them.
So for anyone that like doesn't know what a target rhyme is, Control was leading to Crunchyroll. So he obviously caught on that he was going to hit Crunchyroll, so he joined in there. So a target rhyme is basically setting up for that next line. And in songs where you want people to join in, you want to make that target rhyme like super obvious. In this one, he didn't need to. Like the support players didn't need to know what he was aiming for. He just needed to have his own target rhymes for stuff. But it's great when people catch on, like, ooh, I know what he's going for here. Like I knew he was going for Tubi, so I could have joined in if I was in this scene and been like, oh, okay, he's probably going to go for Tubi here. So anytime you catch on to a target rhyme, it's great because you can join in and like offer that support. Yeah, target rhymes are a great thing to know about and understand and join in when you can for support. It's awesome.
Was Dropout.
Hey, but at least
Yeah,
it's
I was
a
waiting for
reason.
Dropout. I was waiting for it. But I will say, I was sitting there thinking, I was like, what rhyme would I use for Dropout? I was struggling to like listen to him and think of a good rhyme for it. And that just kind of goes to show you like how hard it is to be actively like singing and making a song that makes sense and coming up with rhymes when you're focusing so much on it. It's really tricky. Like this kind of improv is very layered and hard. And I was also like trying to avoid like using out as one of the rhymes or like pout as one of the rhymes. I'm like, that feels like too much of a cheat, because you want to do ones that are like Control and Crunchyroll that are more complicated. At least I do. I like them to be more like complex and interesting. Yeah, off the top of my head, I can't think of a good rhyme for Dropout. If you can think of a really fun 2-line song rhyme for Dropout, drop it in the comments.
Me and Ross are in a fight. But for right now, buzz buzz! Our hero's phone mysteriously vibrates. An app they've never seen before appears on screen. It looks like a rideshare app or something with a very peculiar name.
I've never remembered downloading the Go-Goo app.
Pickup in 4 minutes.
I got a pickup in 4 minutes in my new Go-Goo?
And with a flash of psychedelic color and a burst of music, they are transported inside the car with a whimsical, yes, with a whimsical driver at the wheel.
Woo! What up? It's your Go-Goo ride.
Did I black out for a second?
Nah, Go-Goo is the app that orders the ride that you need, not the ride that you want. You need to be taken on a journey, my man. My question is what? Are you ready?
No, I'm not ready. I was ready to stay in for the night watching all of my favorite shows.
But that's not what you need, my guy, all right? You need to be transported outside your bubble and back into the real world. And me, your wacky, friendly driver, Jerome, is here to do that for you.
Hold on, Jerome. Are we currently under the sea?
Could be, my man, could be, if that's what you need. Oh, but now where are we?
I mean, we might be on an alpine peak, I guess.
Could be, could be.
Oh no, a bear!
That's right. We're in the woods now.
Before our driver whisks our hero away,
Incredible.
he'll give us a taste of the magical journey that's in store, featuring the phrase, a change of gears.
You feeling a little spooked out? But in a gentle way.
Yeah, I gotta admit, normally I'm not so into the music with ride shares.
Just sit back and relax. Take your mind off the streaming. You don't need HBO Max. Put away all your spooky fears. 'Cause what you need right now, my man, is a change of gears. Look outside the starboard side and tell me, what do you see? It's your high school principal, Mrs. Libertini.
Brendan,
Hey, Mrs. L.
are you still friends with Tyler?
We say we're friends, but I guess I haven't hung out with him in a while.
You can call me anytime.
Look outside the starboard side.
So
I think
interesting.
that's starboard, I'm not sure.
Pretty sure that's port.
That could be port, but again, this is a car and not a boat. Tell me, Brendan, what do you see? What are we looking
The
at?
commit. I don't
It
know.
seems to be a whale eating a guy in a couple of seconds flat. Are you saying that the world is big and I should go out there, not be such a fish out of water or a bird out of air?
Ooh.
Brendan, I'm not gonna
Really
ask
good.
no more. I'm not gonna plead, cause Gogu is the rideshare app you don't want. It's the one you need. Just a little change of gears, a little change of gears. Just a little change of gears. Go
I'm like so pleased with this. They're doing such a great job of like tying everything in and like
And now you know.
being self-referential within it. It's all so good. And the band is killing it.
Fun, wacky driver, Jerome. See you on the other side, my man.
Other side! 5 stars!
Thank you.
Poppy Fields be damned, I am tripping out. Now we get more colors, more music. In fact, everyone's being transported through the portal into a new and different world.
That's right. You thought the ride would be over when we got out of my car, but you'd be wrong.
Yeah, this is really full service.
That's right. Let me show you a little something.
Hi, Pizza Pocket.
Yeah.
Take a bite and tell me what it tastes like to you.
Oh, wow. It's a savory celebration in my mouth.
What do you see here?
This is my goat of many colors.
A goat of many.
Goat
What color
colors.
does it look like to you?
Sort of an opalescent turquoise.
That's right. And wrong, and up, and down.
And just then, a second passenger joins for this magical journey. And
Whoa.
pause, because that is not just anyone, it's a well-known figure from history.
Oh,
How did I get here? Oh, I'm sorry. I get this a lot. Yep, it's true. It is me,
self-endow.
Michelangelo.
What a choice.
said it because I don't have a picture in my head of what Michelangelo
Sorry, yes.
Our historical figure treats us to a song about what brings them here tonight. Hint, whatever it is might test our heroes' assumptions about themselves. Also, at least some of it must be historically accurate.
Dude, okay, I'm so glad they threw this in because I was loving the pause of like, who do I say I am? Because I was thinking, I'm like, you probably should pick someone you know something about because you're probably going to have to reference something about whoever you say you are. So I would definitely want to pick a historical figure that I know like some facts about to some degree, like whether I know a lot or a little, but like I want to know at least a little bit. Michelangelo wouldn't have been my choice, but I don't know what she knows about Michelangelo. Maybe she knows a lot or at least a little. I don't know. I love this. Also, just to kind of like go off on a tangent about the general premise of the show, I love that they are giving them all of these prompts and guiding them through it, but also giving them the freedom to make a lot of choices for what's happening. Like a lot of fill in the blank options essentially for them to be creative and play a lot. Like this is such a great long form format for it to continue a story and for them to build and grow all of these characters and be very playful, but also keep them in a structure where there's a lot of guidance and like safety rails to keep it safe for like a TV structure where they know the story is going to be cohesive and they're going to be able to like land the plane and the show will reach a great resolution point in a structured amount of time because of the way that the narration structure is going. Like such a good format and structure for this. Like very smart, very, very smart. I'm really, really impressed with this.
Michelangelo, we need your help.
Cowabunga.
I wish I was as courageous
Doing
as
the
you,
turtle
Michelangelo.
version.
I mean, you carved a paella when you were still in your 20s.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
What's your name, kid?
The name's Brendan.
I wish you were more sure of yourself.
I'm not sure of myself.
Oh, Brendan, listen. I was once like that. used to wander and keep to myself. But then I thought, why not celebrate and put myself up on a shelf? But I called it a rafter, and I laid on my back, and I painted a ceiling. Can you relate to that? Or maybe, have you ever not known what to do? The path was so odd and sprawling in front of you. Like maybe there's too many options, there is too much choice. So instead you make none and you limit your voice. Cause it's endless and open like that vast Aegean Sea.
Sure.
That's what it sometimes has felt like to me. And in that moment, I think not of what the stone is, but what the stone could be. And I chisel it, chisel it, chisel it until it presents itself to me. So start with a little bit, and then a little bit more, and then suddenly a masterpiece takes form.
I've been a viewer so long, just passively watching the world as it goes by. But you laid on your back and made masterpieces because you tried.
Right.
So maybe
Yeah.
I could step out
That.
and simply take a chance. This is a rebirth of sorts.
Oh, wait, do you
Wait.
mean it's more of a
I love when people get on the same page at the same time like that.
Drum, cowabunga.
Cowabunga.
More colors, more music, as they continue onward into the strange world. This time, a well-known character from myth or legend joins them.
Oh,
Oh, hail ye! I am James Anar, half man, half centaur.
You're half man, half centaur, so you 2/3 man.
2/3 man, just a little bit horse.
Just a little bit
Well met,
horse.
James and R.
Well met,
I
you,
like that he
Brendan.
just
I
made
knew
one
Brendan. There was a
up.
time that I wouldn't have even put myself.
Here's what I love about that. They asked for like a well-known figure from myth or whatever, and he was like, nah, I'm just gonna make one up because you can't challenge me on anything I'm about to say. Like, this is a new guy, and anything I say now is right. And I love that. Like, you can't challenge him. Whatever he says is now correct because this is a new guy that nobody knows.
Out there like
Wow.
that.
You're already making progress.
In another song, we'll learn what brings our mythological character out tonight. And it must also include anecdotes from lore that are probably true about centaurs.
and
Just to be
James's?
clear, anecdotes that are true about centaur.
Facts.
Got it.
Facts about centaurs.
Centaur facts.
And I want to hear a little bit of a scatting solo in there.
Well, young Brendan, I don't know what sort of journey you're on, but
I love these
have
challenges.
always found when one meets
So
a fellow
fun.
traveler on the road and sharing things about each other, sometimes they come to a higher understanding. For example, who have you bested in battle recently?
Nobody.
Oh, have you known the thrill of combat of any kind? Maybe a manticore came at you. Maybe you were like, oh no, Griffin, gotta defend my territory.
James and R, I'm more into watching shows, not so much into blood sport.
Oh,
Except the movie Bloodsport, which rules.
well, what is a battle but a show you watch from the inside?
Huh.
What is a remote control but a little tiny blunt spear? Picture longer and taking you into a world far out of here. You need to go on a journey. Yeah, get on
Definitely
the
prepping for the
attack.
scatting. This is the
And
right
you could ride
tone for that.
on me, but I'm not the kind of horse that don't have a horse's back. Get in battle. Get on battle. Get your own battle. It's on every channel. And if pick your battle and you really want to battle like me, give me the bop, diddly boop, diddly beep, bop, dee. If you want to not be treated like cattle, you got to find your own battles.
Oh, James and I really am loving your point of view, man, but can you tell me some more specific facts about your life?
Oh, sure, about centaurs and their historical importance.
And ideally, like, sort of like the life cycle, sort of like
centaur?
birth to death.
Yeah. The gestational period.
I love this, yeah.
Buckle up on my little
Not to cut him off, but this is something that we do to each other a lot as improvisers. We'll just like throw each other under the bus really hard like that. Like, no, please tell me more facts about this. Like, no, don't stop there. Like, actually, if you could go into more detail about that, like, it's something we really love to, especially like with someone you're close with as a player and like, you know, can handle it, just throwing them under the bus like that. Like, no, please give me more details about that. If you could go into very specific detail about that insanely detailed thing that you don't know anything about, if you could just go ahead and riff more on that. We love doing that kind of stuff. It's really, really fun to just put someone in the hot seat like that and not let them get out of it. So I love that they're doing that.
friends, because this party's gonna be fun. It's time for factual, historical, actual facts. Centaurs 101.
Woo!
Well, all little centaurs hatch out of an egg.
Wow.
They come out quick and they got horsey legs. The legs grow first and then the torso is next.
Whoa.
The torso and legs, what did you expect? And then they walk around just a little like this. They give a little horsey shoot, but it's the bop twist.
Just keep doing this, Gabby.
A full-grown horse right before your eyes. So egg, legs, torso, horse, and then another human comes around, of course.
What?
And they smooch.
What? Just repeat the cycle.
And then they get down, and then the lady has, of course, an egg for a baby. And then an egg hatches, and out, would you believe, on a shining star? That's a centaur. That's a centaur. That's a centaur.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's a centaur.
Oh my god.
When you are a centaur.
Yeah, these challenges are so clever.
Zabuzui, zabuzui.
Zabuzi.
Thank you. That's the historical way to greet a centaur.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Do you feel
Scatting
like
is
you're
part of
learning,
it.
Brendan?
Yes,
Incorporate,
did I teach
sure.
you something, Brendan? Oh,
Brendan, are you learning yet?
Are you
Brendan,
learning?
yet?
Are you learning?
Yes. Oh, gosh, I learned that I should take a chance on pizza pockets, freely given. Then I learned that in order to be an artist of sorts, I shouldn't just look at the art, but try to make it and be it. And that in a way, I gotta fight my own battles. And that also that the life cycle of a centaur begins with an egg, hatches,
Very
then you
important
have the horse's
information.
legs, which then grows
Centaurs.
torso, then grows into a full horse. A human comes along.
Smoochy,
Smoochy,
smoochy, smoochy,
smoochy.
smoochy.
You know the rest.
Way.
They lay an egg, then the egg hatches, then you got a centaur, zazu zazui.
James and I-
Zazu, zazu.
James and I, one quick follow-up.
Yes,
Yeah.
Michelangelo, I'd love to answer any
How
further questions.
long does it exist as just legs?
It's an awkward 2 years.
2 years.
2 years of
In the
just
scenes and
legs.
songs that follow, using the magical rideshare app GoGoo, they'll go wheresoever they please, while Brendan and his friends find ways to solve everyone's problems.
You know what? We were just walking around before, but I think it's time to get back in my all-terrain vehicle. And here we go!
Goo. Here we go, goo.
Hey, Jerome,
Yeah?
why are we hurtling back towards Renaissance Rome? This is where I'm from.
Perhaps there's some unfinished business you need to attend
That's
to,
right.
Michelangelo.
If you're in this car, it means that there's a journey that you need.
But hey, Michelangelo, whatever you do, you won't be doing it alone.
Together, we can solve any personal problem.
By dinner time.
By dinner time.
Our powers combined, saving personal problems by
Dinner time.
Yeah!
Our powers combined, saving personal problems by dinner time. No problem, it's just yours. It is also mine. With our powers combined, solving personal problems by dinner time.
Michelangelo, and this chapel is no complete.
Look at this! All of the paint around the walls is so boring, so drab.
Why you make it the ceiling more accountable?
For this, I might have to excommunicate.
Oh, man, it's such a total bummer having to make my art because it's only supported by the church. But they pay my bills so I can create this amazing work. But I wish they would just get off my back sometimes.
Wait.
And let me relax so I can actually create something beautiful and wondrous. But when they give me so much feedback, I can't decide what's my idea and what's theirs.
Sometimes, if you need the space, fight them back and make the space for yourself.
And remember,
Okay, James and R.
you're not alone in this journey. You've got an entire group of friends helping you.
Thanks, Jerome.
Sometimes the greatest freedom you can have is the freedom provided by structure.
That's right.
That's a good point.
With our powers combined, solving personal problems.
I mean, this show is literally freedom provided by structure, so accurate.
Listen up. I got a ton of notes. I'm gonna start with this. You gotta give me more time, you gotta give me more time, you gotta give me more time. I'm only asking for this, it's just a little. You can't look at art when it's still in the middle. I'm still refined, drawing the lines. You gotta give me more time, you gotta give me more time.
Okay, we're gonna give you more time. I didn't realize there was another finish
Yeah.
yet.
Michelangelo, I'm sorry, but we are not finished yet.
You're right.
We just solved your problem, so everybody get your asses back in the jet. Powers combined, solving personal problems by dinner time.
Powers combined, solving personal problems by dinner time. Thanks, you three, you really had my back, and now who's the next in line?
Whoa!
Powers combined, solving personal problems by dinner time.
Look, it's the Vale of Greece, the Arcadian hills, as plain could be.
Yeah, that's right, that's what it is.
All of these places right on the shore of the Aegean Sea.
Yes, see? A not yet grown centaur,
Just legs.
looks to be about 1.5. Hang in there, buddy.
Oh no.
It's a Cyclops. I really, really hate that guy. He's always looking at me judgmentally with his laser eye.
My laser. That's right.
What do you want, Cyclops?
Oh, James and R, you're not even a mythical creature that people know about.
Because people don't know about me doesn't
They're
mean I'm
called
not as
out.
real as all the other mythical creatures.
Okay, yeah, sure. Knees down horse, that's a cool set of powers.
I don't have anything cool to say to him. He has such sweet dunks to do on me.
He's burning you pretty bad.
James and R, listen. Cyclops lives on a big stone island. I love carving stuff from stone. If you just convince him to carve himself around his little rock, he's gonna like float away on the smaller part.
Oh. Listen, Cyclops, you big, giant, big old nerd. Oh, look over there, it's encroaching, it's a tiny bird. Better zap it with your laser. And there's
Over
the bird, and there's the bird.
Over
and
here.
there's the bird, oh,
Just
there's
like
the bird.
zapping.
And oh no, I am smiling, because you're floating away on an island. I don't know if he can swim, but either way, I feel good about how that went. Thank you. I could not have done that alone.
Back to the jet, gang.
Like, might have condemned him to death, but worked out well for me.
3:30 p.m. Dinner time is soon.
With our powers combined, we're gonna
Let's wrap it up. Oh god.
Maybe to save time, we should combine our problems.
Just like, hey,
I
let's.
thought you were like
My thing is that I'm a driver, but I really want to be an actor.
Oh, well, let's just solve this real quick. You could definitely, I mean, you got such charisma.
You have the charisma.
Thank
Got an
you.
amazing look, great skills.
I'll get
and voice.
headshots tomorrow.
Feel good?
I'm good to go.
All right. Sold.
Whoa.
There it is.
Man.
They're like, yeah, this one's really dragging. Let's
Come
just
out?
let's
Brendan, I
move.
just wish you would come out, man.
Brendan, I just wish you would come out and hang out with
Brendan,
us.
come on out.
Yeah, it's like, is he even our friend? I invited him to karaoke where we all sing at the same time.
And I invited him to tag where we play tag while watching tag.
Do you see, Brendan? Your repeated denials of your friends has an emotional toll on them.
Pretty soon, I'm gonna stop asking.
At first, I thought it was that he didn't want to do the activity, and then I thought, that can't be. cacophonyoki is so
Tag
great.
tag, so fun.
Then I thought, maybe it's not the activity. Maybe he doesn't want to hang out with me.
That's not how it is, guys.
Brendan,
you're here.
with us.
And I'm here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Star Wars guy.
Wait, those other friends behind you, they're turning into dust?
And the dust is turning into us? Brendan, wake up! Brendan, wake up!
Wake up, man.
Wake up!
You've been streaming for 17 hours straight. Every single one of the platforms is asking, are you sure you're still watching?
Yeah, Peacock's doing it. Paramount Plus is doing it.
Oh my God, in the time I've done it,
Hulu's
Crackle
doing
and
it.
Go 90 have
Disney Plus
disappeared.
is doing it. Dropout's not doing it because you can watch as much as you want.
What an amazing platform.
We came to check on you because we've been texting you and you just never texted back and we got worried.
I'm sorry, guys. I was just caught in the siren song of streaming content.
As you can see, our hero is now truly appreciating what they've learned today. And in an emotional solo that will turn into a group number, the cast will touch our hearts. And at some point, this song or songs will incorporate the phrase, the rear view mirror.
Watching on the sidelines, too scared to go in. So scared of the ending, I couldn't even begin. Didn't want to go out, scared of what I might say about tag or playing tag if I did it in a weird way.
It's not what we're doing, it's who we do it with. If all you felt was like streaming, then I'd come over and sit.
And here's the thing you got to know. We can make this more clear. In the rear view, friendship is closer than it may appear.
So good.
Closer than it appears.
They're still trying to figure out which one they're gonna go with. It's hard when you're not looking at each other to like
Just hung out with you
tell which
and
way it's
had
gonna go.
the guts to start.
Helps if you can see each other's
Because
mouths.
every activity you do is like a work of art.
Aw, thanks, man.
And when we hang out, oh, you bring such force. When we're together, bro, it's like you're 1/3 horse. What? Yeah.
I like this
And what
idea
about
of
me?
bringing them back together.
How's our friendship seem?
No matter where I wanna be, you find a way to get me there.
That's right.
The rear
Yeah, this is a clever like summary to bring the characters all together. The alternate personas with the friend personas. Smart play.
So what do you want to do? Your friends will be there next to you.
Whoa. Does anyone else smell pizza pockets? Whoa. They're here. Oh, amazing. Do you feel like just staying in tonight?
Yeah,
Whoa.
you could just like chill on the couch and watch any number of streaming services such as Amazon Prime.
Also, look at the box of pizza pockets. On it is your high school principal, Mrs. Libertini.
Thanks, Mrs. L.
Let's couch
Callbacks.
Yeah.
We love a callback.
So let's just stay in. But it's more than it seems. 'Cause we're all here together, flowing on the stream.
Stay in the street.
Thank you wherever you are, guys, for helping me see clearer. 'Cause friendship's closer in the rear view mirror.
Yeah. Good target ending. We got that. That's good.
Total power.
Yeah.
Oh, they're hot. Let them cool. Let them cool.
You see, there really was no place like home all along.
Wow.
Bravo, bravissima.
Really fun.
Amazing. Keep it going for our incredible performers as they
Yeah, that was
about
a super
Jack
cool
Reno,
premise.
Jess McKenna, Ross Bryant, and Zeke Nicholson.
I will learn their names, I promise,
And
because they're all very
we must
talented,
thank our
and
band,
I should know
Red
their
Horse,
names.
Dana Wickens, and
Yeah, so I really liked Play It By Ear. That was very cool. What a freaking incredible premise for a show. Like, whoever created that and came up with the structure really nailed it. I think the idea of having the story structure really already laid out is such a good idea because it really keeps everything on the rails. It keeps it to a specific timeline, which obviously keeps it good for like the amount of time that you want a like televised or like streaming platform show to be. It allows your players to like just follow a path that you're laying out for them, and that's a gift. When you give an improviser something like that, like this is what you're doing, this is your scene, this is what you are playing with, it's great. Leaving things super open-ended can be very cool, but actually telling people this is the character or this is the scene, this is whatever, those are gifts. Like endowments like that really help you out and steer you in directions. Like we love gifts. Like if a scene partner tells me like, you're my sister, great, awesome, I know our relationship now, like fantastic. That is information that I now have and I can work with that. So the show giving that stuff to them is really cool and just allows them to play with more details. And that for me as a player is way more fun and it takes a lot of stress out of it. It's also very smart just for show structure and to make sure that it's successful because it keeps everything on track. They're like, we know what the beginning, middle, and end of this is going to be. We built that into it. So we know they're not going to get off the rails. Like we built the rails into it. It's just very clever. And then it allows all of the fun, interesting dynamics and details and like quirky things to come from the players because their mind doesn't have to be so focused on like, okay, let's make sure that the story structure is coming together and like, oh, we have to remember like to get back to that plot point because we can't drop the thread. Like they don't have to worry about the stuff that we have to worry about a lot of times in long form. Like the show structure is doing that. They just need to play with the details and do whatever prompt they're being given. Like, hey, sing this song and also while you're at it, do this little challenge I'm giving you. Like, great. That is so much easier. I'm not saying what they're doing is easy. It's not. Musical improv, difficult. Improv in general, difficult. What they are doing in the show, difficult. And they're doing it at a high level. It's incredible what they are doing. So I'm not saying it's easy. I'm saying the way they are setting it up is they are setting them up for success. And it's an easier format. Even though it looks like they're giving them like these tough challenges, and they are, it's actually setting them up for success by saying like, hey, I'm going to tell you what to do here. Like, do a scat. It's like, okay, great. I know what you want me to do. I've got like guidance and there's an expectation. Like, I can follow those instructions. Thanks so much. Like, I would love that as a player. Like, yeah, tell me what to do. Got it. Thank you. Great. Note taken. Let me play now. They really gift them kind of everything and then they get to just play in this magical world and like create this wonderful, whimsical little show. It's like Candyland for musical improvisers. Like they must just absolutely love doing this show. I can imagine like they have the best time. And yeah, it works out. It really comes off fantastic. And I really, really like it. I think it's super well done. Just another little like feather in the cap of incredible Dropout content. I said it in the beginning, I will say it again, like Dropout is an improviser, comedian, entertainer's dream world to work for, and I hope that they are around forever, and I hope that there are more production companies that pop up with the same type of philosophy and structure and content because we need more stuff like this. We need more entertainers like this. We need more content like this coming out because it's just like creatively fulfilling to see this stuff out there. And I want more creative people like the people on Dropout to have an outlet to get their work and their ideas out there because it's not just the people on Dropout that are creative and talented. There's so many people that are creative and talented that could be putting incredible work out there. But Dropout can't facilitate every amazing entertainer in the world. We need more outlets for them. But for now, Dropout is what we have. So Subscribe to their service if you can. Subscribe to their YouTube channel. Like, just check out Dropout if you haven't already. Like, what they are doing is just something I'm very passionate about. I really, really love everything they do. Like, so much. Support them. Give them all of the praise and attention that you possibly can. It's very cool stuff. Like, as an improviser, entertainer that just like loves really cool, unique, original content, it's thriving there. Just so good. I love these entertainers and creative people getting to like have a platform that is getting appreciated and it's getting the attention that it really deserves. So yay. Anyway, if you have any suggestions of other stuff that you would like me to react to, please leave that in the comments below. I am working my way through all sorts of great content suggestions that you guys have given me, and I will continue to do that as you guys leave suggestions. And if you like this video, please give it a like. The like button looks like this. And if you're not already subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so that you know whenever I post a new video. I'm currently out of the country doing the Edinburgh Fringe Festival, so this video was recorded before I left. So my upload schedule might be weird for a little bit. When I get back home, I will get back to normal recording and posting. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next video.